Hello and welcome one and all to my channel. I'm so excited. I'm pumped. I'm excited. So today's video is going to be a new start of the series. By the title, we are going to be playing The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3. I'm very, very excited. He's a fine man, whether Henry Cavill is playing him or anybody. The Witcher is a fine man. Just know, I know The Witcher is spooky and fun and a little sexy. Yeah, this is so fun. This is so exciting. I hope you're excited just as I am, because I'm excited. I'm excited to start a new video game series. I don't know how long the series is going to be. Plus, it's a choice-based game, plus the game that I bought from my thrift game shop, because I found this game. It has, like, all the DLC. It was, like, only $20. I was like, oh, it's a steal. Plus all the DLC? So, I don't know how long this series is going to be, but I hope you're here for a long time, because I'd love to. Every now and then, I'll switch the games to Bioshock 2 as well, because obviously I want to play that. I want to continue my Bioshock journey, obviously. But right now, we're going to play The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Should I know the lore? I've never read the books. I've never played 1 or 2. But I heard the third one's the best. So, that's a little weird. The third game out of a sequel and the first one. I would like to play the first two just to, like, see, you know? Witcher Wild 3 Hunt. Very nice. He's a very fine man. I get to play the fine man. Ooh.
I see you gather before me, hungry, terrified, clutching your babes to your breast. Emperor Emir has marched his legions into our lands, laid siege to every fortress from here to the Blue Mountains. Rabid and ravenous, he bites and bites away. Men of the North, you stand at the precipice. Your kings have failed you. So now you turn to the gods. And yet you do not plead. You do not kneel to dust your heads with ash. Instead you wail, why have the gods forsaken us? We must look into the trials we failed long ago. In a time past, our world intertwined with another through an upheaval scholars call the conjunction of the spheres. The gods allowed unholy forces to slip into our domain.
Oh.
The offspring of that cataclysm was the nefarious force called magic.
Oh.
Yet we did not banish it, instead studying the vile arcane for our own power and wealth. And the monsters at our door, the unholy relics of this conjunction. The trolls, the corpse eaters, the werewolves. Did we raise our hands against them? Or have we laid this burden on others? On so-called witches. Stray children taught the ways of foul sorcery, their bodies mutated through blasphemous ritual. Sent to fight monsters, though they could not distinguish good from evil. The flicker of humanity, long extinguished within them. Yes, their numbers have dwindled through the years, but a few still roam our lands, offering their bloody work for coin. To this day they shame us with their very existence. The North bleeds, flogged by war. The battles are the gods' whip, chastisement for our sins.
Whoa.
Forget the terrors, the scourges from beyond our world. The wild hunt With
Ooh.
every full moon, the Dark Raiders abduct our children into lands unknown. Some say they herald a second conjunction. Can we chart a course back into the light? Will we find the strength to banish the mages from our kingdoms? Unite around the warmth of the eternal fire. Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
Whoa. Whoa. That's a cool intro. That's a cool intro. I like that. This edition contains all games' additional content. Is 2 expansions, Heart of Stone and Blood and Wine. Starting a new game will let you play both the content and the expansions. You can also play each expansion as a standalone, choosing the appropriate option in the main menu. And of course, good luck on your path. See what I know so far. It's a really lovely game, so give me a second. So what I know, I don't know much lore. I don't know much lore about The Witcher, Donnie, in general. I don't know much about The Witcher. But this is really interesting. I recognize a few names in the art. I think they mention him in the Witcher series, which I have been watching the Netflix series, which makes me really interested to like read the books, and maybe the game will make me read the books too. Fresh start. You're happy to be challenged. You're a seasoned, demanding gamer. Ooh. Death March, you're truly insane and loving it. Just the story, enjoy a smooth ride through the world. I'm not gonna take the easy route. I heard this game is kind of hard. You're happy to be challenged. Okay. Show tutorials. Oh yeah. No. You can show me tutorials. I'm gonna forget things. Whoa. Ooh. That music. Whoa. Oh, he's fine. I think I know who that is. That's hilarious. She's so pretty. Holy shit. What an intro. Maybe you don't like what it is. That was a really quick hint. I gotta read. Witcher Keep, Banks of Gwendolyn, Cara Morin. Cozy's in the first episode, guys. Same crab. I wish I was that crab.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Oh,
It
that's a
wasn't
butt.
meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death with those etchings.
Is this Trish?
So, later then.
See you later.
Oh. Oh. That's a butt. Oh, that's not. Oh, that's Yennefer. I know some of these characters, thank you. She's so pretty. Oh my god, I'm playing. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome to the tutorial. Welcome to the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. This will introduce you to the game's core elements. Each message will be saved in the glossary where you also find detailed the world lore and gameplay mechanics. To disable tutorial missions is good to options menu. New quests camera. Character entry added. Yennefer of Vindenburg. The minimap in the upper right hand corner of your display shows your current locations and the surrounding area. Underneath the minimap, you will find the objectives for your active quest. Hold L2. Ooh. Is Yennefer an object? Dandelion. I would never wager anyone that you, dear reader, are a person of culture and taste. Okay. And therefore already familiar with me, Dandelion, and the role I play in the following tale. Nevertheless, allow me to sketch a few lines. By the way, a self-portrait for the sake of thoroughness, and in the event you have spent much of the last half-century in some dark corner where the light of my star is yet to reach. Born in 1229. 1229, damn. A talented poet and a Toribor, a graduate of Oxenford Academy, a frequent performer at royal courts, an unequaled lover appreciated and in some cases adored by ladies worldwide, a skilled negotiator, and a stirring orator. Such is the image of the bard Dandelion, as painted by his friends and promoters. Well, this image, of course, somewhat overbright in his coloring. I personally prefer to think of myself as a dedicated artist enthralled to his muse, one whose work has benefited immeasurably from the fact that I was, am, and forever will remain a close friend and steadfast companion to the Witcher Geralt. It is his fate I chronicle in his present work and his story, which I shall sing till the end of my days. I love the mustache. Look, I'm gonna show you a picture of me when I was in Spamwell, and I had this purple minstrel outfit. It reminds me of that, and I love it. Icon. I was an icon then. He's an icon now. Okay. Geralt of Rivia. As the actors say. Many cannot fathom the friendship of... Oh gosh, Dandelion. Geralt of Rivia and I, Dandelion, have shared all these years. When we first began breaking bread together, spiteful tongues said he'd be better off cutting my throat and dumping my body in a hollow tree before it provoked someone else into doing the same to us. Of course, before I provoked someone else, both those individuals spoke out of pure jealousy for Geralt was my dearest friend, a fact which he gave ample evidence of on numerous occasions. Of course, I could say a great deal about the world-famous monster hunter, the man known in elder speech as Wennebled, or in our younger yet no less noble tongue as the White Wolf. Of course, because I can say Wennebled, for Geralt of Rivia is a truly exceptional individual. A brief encounter might tempt one to label a mere swinger of swords, a simple monster catcher, a rough-and-tumble practitioner of a dirty trade. But peer closer, and you will soon discover he is a man of unplumbed depths, unique views, and vast world-squanning experiences. On the surface, he is introverted, tight-lipped, and one might even say gruff, but underneath lies an overflowing sea of goodwill, good humor, and an honest readiness to help his friends, be it with a bit of sound advice or a masterful application of his blade. Setting aside cumbersome false modesty, I can say that I know his story better than any man alive. I was with him through hard times and good, helping with wise advice, warm words, and razor wit. As a result, I am a vital part of his story, both in its earlier and present portions. It is thus my duty to continue my chronicle, and for the benefit of future generations, put in writing the next chapter of his deeds and exploits. Then we have Yennefer. The Witcher first met the raven-haired sorceress a good 20 years back. Their friendship and the feelings between them were born of a common adventure involving a genie and a wish granted to Geralt that intertwined their fates inextricably. Oh no, we're gonna have big words in this game, aren't we? I'm not ready. In this time, since their first relationship had ever been quite stormy, rich in ups and downs, cries and breakups, Geralt and Yennefer's love provides irrefutable proof of the thesis that opposites attract. A few years ago, Geralt and Yennefer had, after a long separation full of adventures for them both, gotten back together again. Their moment of repose was interrupted by the wild hunt, which took Yennefer captive. The Witcher set out at once to save her, but lost his memory while doing so. When he finally recovered it, he immediately set off once more on his quest to find his beloved sorceress. Oh, interesting. Maybe this could have been lore new in the second or the first one. That's cool. Okay. Enough lore. Okay. We'll come back to lore. Yennefer, let's talk to her. Let's talk to my boo. Baby. Oh, you're so pretty. You're so pretty. Can I talk?
See, I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
Wanna stay with you? Let's be unreasonable. You're right. Ooh, let's be unreasonable.
I don't want to be reasonable.
Aha, so that's the way the wind blows. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
I obviously don't know how to play this game, guys. But it says my Witcher senses. I said this is important. What is this?
You're running out of juice.
I know. You might bring me some more once you're done training.
She's got a thick British accent. I love it. What's this? A glowing book. Oh, well, I don't want to open that. I want to look at the book. Okay. If I can learn how to walk, guys. Oh.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Wow, this game is beautiful. That's nice. Anyways. Oh, I hear her. That's so cute. I hear Siri. Cersei? Cersei. I want to be unreasonable. Is the Witcher gonna help me learn how to flirt? Because I don't know how to do that. No.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
The old man. I am that old man.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and owl ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
I'm not mad at her. Let's be protective, okay? Don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
Why the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
You like that about her.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now.
I'm gonna be protective.
Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Yummy, yummy. Yeah.
Wrong. Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike.
Yeah. Icon. Yeah. Oh.
You're not in this circus. Pirouette.
Oh. Oh, it froze.
Wrong.
It
Footwork.
froze.
Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Yeah, with the flip. Yeah.
All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not.
Better not. Vesemir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
Ew!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Of course.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
Beat you to the bottom.
Fall.
Oh, a little girl's gonna beat me. Oh. Okay, circles to jump. Circles to jump.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps. Ciri, cut it out.
I have no idea. I'm kind of following this little girl.
Run into trouble? Should I turn back and help you?
I honestly, yeah. Who keeps freezing? Ooh. I don't know why I keep freezing.
First! Na 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 na.
Oh, it keeps freezing. I hate it. I did great, guys. Ooh, ooh. Whoa.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesemir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's go with the fundamentals. I also need to tell you guys, this is a used copy, so that's probably why it's like an error. It's fine.
Should
Let's
work
start.
on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals. And Ciri's barely a novice.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to fight because I don't know how to fight. I'm gonna fight. Stab people. Like that.
Draw your sword, Geralt.
Oh god, Witchers must be prepared to fight the foes of all kinds, be they plaid-clad knights, ethereal race, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of the trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly with simple one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. Okay.
Quick and painful.
How should I see? Okay. Target selected. Days are gonna focus. Okay.
Quick cuts. 1, 2, 3. Strong strikes now. Give it all you got.
Okay.
Never lock your elbow when striking.
Triangle.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
Stars one back. Yeah, did it. I did it. Oh. I like that there's different blocking. That's cool.
Parry. Ciri, see
Oh
how Geralt
gosh.
holds his sword, its angle. What the?
How am I supposed to parry? Fighting a stupid enemy.
Pretend now, live later. Riposte! Strike! Counter strike!
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Together.
Slice your temper.
Now, young lady,
Oh, I'm gonna suck at
bring the day
this.
to a close. We'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Gwent. Ciri, Gwent is sometimes called the Witcher's Shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Ooh, okay.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni.
See? If not for the Gwent sign, I'd be aflame by now. All right, Geralt. Come on. See that, Ciri? Ard will knock anyone or anything off. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling. Ugh. Axie can really muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Oh, rude.
See this, Ciri? Couldn't move if I wanted to. Throw a bomb. Don't worry, Ciri. Gwent will dampen the blow. Come on!
Oh my god. Can I not? I did it. It only took 3 tries.
Fine. Enough. Continue training at will.
Okay. Oh. Nice.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Ciri, get down here.
A little she-devil. As soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Ciri? I'll make sure to find every last blade for you. Vesemir.
Adriana awaited this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
Whoa. Oh. It was all a dream? How long has it been? 1272. Road to Vizna. Couple years? I didn't see the year in the
You
beginning.
all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? Never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Then
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Ciri.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. A wild hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go then.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
Lilac?
We were gonna read it, not sniff it.
They must meet soon. Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
No.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh. But it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
That's sun.
Wait, hear that?
I smell it. Ghouls.
Ooh, I get different ghouls. Life on the continent and the Scottish Isle. British insight. A warlords wasted the land and those it spares live in fear of countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Oh, yeah, I thought. Oh, oh. Ew. Shaking up when generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you acquire allow you to perform special attacks. So your adrenaline should slowly decline when you're not engaged in combat.
Of course. When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. Now, while playing on Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. Food and drink can be placed in your consumable slot for quick use during combat. To consume, you have some food equipped in your album. Alright, ooh, loot. You can loot these things. This is a loot. Ghoul's blood. Sure. Roach!
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of the next conjure. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through the bugs. Thick bugs. Luckily, Geralt always counts on his horse, Roach, to help him in his travels. To have Roach come to you, double press L3. Gotcha.
Because you can brew potions from their blood.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
It's a very pretty game so far. I'm really loving it. Double press and hold X while moving to.
War is not exactly going our way.
We have a sign.
The Northern Realms.
Oh my god.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
I'm beating him. Sometime later.
We going? Help me! Help!
Oh. Whoa. Vesemir. Whoa. Oh my god. He's bleeding. Vesemir.
Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Nice.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
You don't owe us a thing.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw.
His
Back
hair,
to the
though.
trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah. A woman?
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there. Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
And that's what you do. And that's what happens when you're nice. You get to know people. Beastry. Look. Ooh. Get to learn more about beast. That was a griffin? It's got belly. Half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's crest. Kept this was carrying me dead cow, stead of scepter. Griffin attack witness name. Oh no. Good. Yeah. Griffins were once only found high in the mountains where they would hunt marmots and wild goats when humans encroached on their lands. However, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easy caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch-griffins. There's different types of griffins? And I got to fight them? Me? What did I get my job into? Ghouls. Ugh. Ghouls, okay? Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap, they'd eat you too. Chop you up for ghoulish stew. A child's rhyme. Yeah, that sounds like a child's rhyme. That sounds like a children's rhyme. Ghouls and gravies are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole, they are utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only: flesh. We have Vesemir. Vesemir was the oldest living member of the Wolf School, and most likely the oldest witcher of any school on the continent. About as long in years as the ruins of Calamarian themselves, and though eternally complaining about his creaky bones, this master of the witcher trade gave no thought to the well-deserved retirement. Gray but still spry, he continued to ply the monster hunting trade into his golden years, effectively too, as he'd seen more beasts than all students put together. A harsh and demanding instructor in Geralt's youth, over the years he became something of an adopted father and mentor to the other witchers, always ready to help with sage advice and steady hands. In the spring of 1272, when our story begins, Vesemir had joined Geralt on the search for Yennefer, trekking with him through war-ravaged Tamir. Oh, we haven't met Lambert? Lambert? The youngest among the witchers of Calamora, and perhaps the last ever trained within its walls by the start of our tale, Lambert has proven his chops many times over, having hunted down many a mighty beast and traversed nearly all the continent's realms several times over. Yet he has also developed a reputation for arrogance and sardonic humor. What's sardonic humor mean? and his gruff and at times excessively blunt manner could irritate even his fellow Witchers of the Skull of the Wolf. Whatever his vices, it went without saying that Lambert would brave the fires of any hell for his companions. Askeal! Askeal! Askeal? Is that how you say it? I'm trying my best here. All Witchers have a great deal in common, but Askeal, Eskel, I think it's Eskel, that sounds better, and Geralt, the similars are particularly striking. They first met as two boys of the same age swinging wooden swords at Kaer Morhen. Then they went through an ordeal together, the first round of selections, the murderous changes, the trial of the grasses, the training of the gauntlet, the Witcher's daunting obstacle course. They also received hittings together for more than one act of childish delinquency. When they became adults, they walked the path separately, but still reconvened at Kaer Morhen nearly every winter to wait out the cold, drink to their successes, and remember fallen comrades. Though Askeal never gained Geralt's renown, he equaled the White Wolf in the experience and carried out the contracts with care and efficiency. Death had almost taken him many times during his hunts, yet in an ironic twist, the hideous scar on his face came not from a monster's claw, but from the blade of Theodri Edmund, the highly unpredictable, unexpected child. Interesting. I think he was in the Netflix show. I'm not gonna spoil anything if you haven't watched the Netflix show, but I believe it's one of the people that people were mad about, I think. If I'm wrong, which I might be. Oh, is there more? No, okay. And then Cirilla, Fiona, Ellen, Rihanna. What can I possibly say about her? That we call her Ciri for short, and she was born in 1251. That she has ash in her hair and a scar on her cheek. All true, and that's the Cirilla I know best, the one I first laid eyes upon those many years ago, the one who seemed thoroughly well, not ordinary, but certainly not as extraordinary as she is, in fact, is. For Cirilla is also a highly skilled witcher, heiress to several thrones, the bearer of the Elder Blood, a powerful source endowed with exceptional magical talent, and the Lady of Time and Space. Her hair color and date of birth seem rather incidental now, don't they? I can also tell you she is Gerald's adopted daughter, but that would be a gross simplification. Ciri is much more. She is his destiny, his unexpected child, someone bound to the Witcher by fate's most inextricable, tangible fetters. Following age-old Witcher tradition, Gerald took Cersei to Kaer Morhen. When she came into his care, there he and Vesemir taught her in the ways of the professional monster slayer. It was then that her magic talents were first revealed, and they discovered she was a source. Ciri's gift proved a curse as well. Because of it, she would one day have to hide from the entire world, even Geralt. Really?
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly. In the forest or the mountains, sure, but here? Near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch ourselves in White Orchard. And we should leave as soon as we learn anything.
Populators, you're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft, and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. The local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked on a map. Examine them to learn about contracts, word for witchers, and local happenings. Very cool. Very neat. Oh.
Giddy up.
Oh, well, get out of my way.
Witchers. Slow now.
Oh.
Except it was some drowner that had
sucked on the kid. Witcher had naught to do with it. What did the folk do? They could have sewed his head back on. Wordless they made his way.
Oh, red. Those are cool cups.
What? Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
It's alright, baby.
Witches?
I am.
I'll not drink with Weaverlaw's freaks.
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Open the shop panel. I am pretty hungry. Looking for one.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to
Oh.
forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Ending conversations, dialogue, options marked. Bloop. We'll end the conversation. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Yeah, let's eat. Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Press X to make. Press.
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. As soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Well, thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please. I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
With my swords, my armor?
Black One's been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Do you think I would draw
Dumber
attention?
than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? Pass them out their patrimony. Give it to their own.
Let's talk to peasant. Peasant 1 and 2.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Options marked triangle will make use of the axle sign. This sign influences people's mind, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during a conversation. Invest in the delusion ability in your character. Talk low. I feel like I want to be nice. Damn, he is fine. I am looking at him in that position. Yummy.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh. And I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
There we go.
Be gone! I'll not talk to you.
I've drunk enough. My head's spinning.
Take the hooch. It's wizardry.
It's wizardry. Let's...
Once more, there are 4 factions.
4 what?
Factions, teams, suits, similar to clubs and spades, except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Let's talk to more peasants. We're talking to peasants.
What a waste of time. The earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, assistant professor in contemporary history at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Oh, why are you here? Why make it to Nilfgaard yet? Horsewoman of war.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Do I warn him? Or like... Right about the war, what's it really?
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Oh, he just kind of wants to be like, oh my god, I saw the war myself and I lived through it. It's one of those scholars.
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other, drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
I mean... you're right.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
I mean, a game inside of a game? Why not? Alright, sure, go for it.
Why not?
Splendid. Here's how
Maybe
it's
you can
done.
get more information. Yes. Gwent is an ancient dwarven card game. It simulates a clash of two armies in battle. The players are generals and the cards are their forces. You will go first. Ooh, it's kind of Magic the Gathering. Oh, I miss Magic the Gathering. I should play more of it. Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Oh yeah. I feel like I'm at the Ren Fair. To begin, you draw 10 cards. This will be your hand for the rest of the match. You will not draw any more cards, so use these wisely. Moral Boost. Ooh. This is a unit card. The number in the opponent indicates its strength. Placed on the battlefield, the value is added to the total strength of the player who placed it. Okay. This is the unit's combat row icon. This icon indicates the row on the battlefield where the card can be played. Okay, so in the back, ranged, siege, and close. Gotcha, gotcha. Some unit cards have special abilities. This Hadouin Siege Expert special ability is called Moral Boost, which grants +1 strength to all units in the same row. Weather cards are a type of special card. They reduce the strength of all cards of a given type on the battlefield, including your own. Okay. So, snow doesn't do good with close. Okay. Ooh, ooh. The moon one doesn't do good with, must be wind. And rain doesn't do good with siege. Gotcha, gotcha. You select up to 2 cards to discard and redraw. But let's skip that for now and go straight to playing. Yeah! Oh, this is kind of hard to see. Ooh. Here's the battlefield. This is your side. Okay. This is your opponent's side. During each turn, a player may place 1 card on the battlefield or pass. Each deck has a leader. The leader grants you a special ability, which can only be used once during a battle. Trigger the special ability. They're cool. They look like kings. Sure. It shows the current total strength of your units. The number on the right shows the total strength for that row. Both values are updated when card is played. At the end of the round, the player with the highest total strength. Oh, okay, gotcha. During your turn, you can pass by holding down triangle. Once you pass, you cannot play any more cards. During that round, your opponent can take any cards until he or she passes as well. You should pass when you're confident you can win the units you already have in play, or let your opponent win and save your cards for the next round. A round ends once both players have passed. The players then compare the total strength of the units to determine the winner. All cards on the battlefield are discarded, and both players' strength is total. Okay. I think I got this. Ooh, okay, 5. Okay. Let's do a 5. Let's do all the females. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, good one. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I didn't know I was gonna play Magic the Gathering. Okay, 8. Oof. damn. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Hold to pass. Yeah, yeah. I won this round. I won this round. I don't have any cards. I might lose this one. Damn it. Whoa. Nice. I don't have any cards. Damn. I lost. I was too overzealous. I'm gonna put it one around. Sometimes it's better to save your cards for later. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Each deck also features this. Oh, here's a high value card to meet the picks. Acquire more powerful cards with you. Okay. That was fun. That's so fun.
Well, it's not a game for everyone. Requires an analytical mind. If you ever find yourself in Oxenfurt and wish to play a true master, ask for Stepan. A simple innkeep by trade, but a true maestro when it comes to Gwent.
I'll remember that. Thanks.
Thanks, bestie. I know I'm bad at card games. You don't gotta remind me. Okay. Actually, I know it's a weird way to end. This is the end of the first part 1 of The Witcher 3. A lot of lore. We went to a lot of lore. We learned about some characters. I am very interested. I am having a blast. I know compared to gameplay wise, maybe it wasn't that long. And I hope you're okay with that. I didn't notice this was like very lore heavy, and I'm totally okay with that as long as you're okay with that. That a lot of this time it's gonna be me reading lore to you guys. It's gonna be me reading. No. I promise you, I will fight something. Will I suck at it? For sure. But it's definitely a more complex game than I thought. But I'm having fun so far. I'm really interested. This is really interesting actually because it's like I'm learning lore and stuff and other characters I've heard of, but like never seen, or characters I've seen but in a different way. I think this is interesting to play if like I've watched the Witcher series on Netflix. Like this is like the first thing. Like the Witcher series was like the first thing that like I really like stepped my toes into like the Witcher world, I guess you. The whole movie intro I thought was like really cool, and I've seen that animation style. I forgot what year The Witcher 3 came out, but I remember that animation style of like the 3D of all that stuff, of like Yennefer running or whatever. Like the movie style animation. I remember that being used a lot during a certain time period. It was used a lot in DC universe online. If you guys remember the trailers and a lot of the movie sequences in that game, it looks hella familiar, especially the trailer for DC Universe Online. It reminded me a lot. I'm really excited. This seems so fun. This seems so complicated. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I hope you're gonna enjoy this series. If you have been watching this and continue to do this, there will be a playlist down below and at the end of this video, and you can click on it and watch all the videos in order. I always like to try to make sure, like, if I do playlists, they'll be in order from one to whatever. But I hope you like this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, my social medias, and anything else that I've like to post on here will be in the description box down below. And I hope you guys have a good day, good night, good wherever you are at this moment in time. And I will see you guys later. Bye.